Halo guys, hari ini aku ingin mewawancarai WNA yang sudah lama tinggal di Indonesia about culture adaptation. BTW, this is my dad. Please introduce yourself, your name, age, country of origin, and how long you have been living in Indonesia.
My name is Bhusan Pathak. I am from India and I live in Indonesia since 2008.
Okay. Mr. Pathak, are you ready for the question I'm going to ask?
100%.
Okay. Question number one. Why did you choose Indonesia as a place to live and work?
The main reason to choose this country because India and Indonesia some 500-600 years ago were just one country. During the regime of Chola Rajavansha, dynasty of Chola, India or Indonesia were same country, so it was my eagerness to know how is Indonesia after 100 years when we were two nations become separate. That's why I choose Indonesia to come here.
Okay. Second question. What do you feel when you living in Indonesia?
Indonesia is a fabulous country and people of Indonesia are very disciplined. Only one thing is there. Here is a concept of jam karat pa, nanti pa, itu aja pa, selain ya, sangat baik.
Okay. Next question. Well, in Indonesia, do you miss India, like the issue with difference that make you uncomfortable? Have you ever felt
Not
that
at
way?
all. Because in daily life, whatever we speak per day, most of the words are from Sanskrit, from Urdu, and from English. Sanskrit and Urdu are the origin language in India. So for me, cultural difference or difference of geography does not matter at all. Since I'm an Indian, that's why India and Indonesia are tardekat.
Okay. What was the biggest culture shock when you first arrived in Indonesia? How did you deal with it?
Only one shock was there because I didn't know Bahasa Indonesia. So how to communicate, itu pa, kiri pa, kanan pa, makan pa, that's not different. But in some 6 months time, I adopted everything and things are very nice.
Okay. Have you ever experienced stereotype or prejudice based on your nationality? If so, could you share and how did you respond to those stereotype or prejudice?
Indonesia is so liberal that there is no prejudice at all. Because people are open-minded.
Yeah.
They are not fanatic. They respect each other and tolerancy seperti Bhinna, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika and Panchasila. These are the principles which have relevance and resemblance with Indian culture. So, no prejudice.
Okay. Have you ever experienced discrimination in Indonesia based on race, religion, or culture? If so, how did your experience affect you?
Fortunately, Indonesia has no sense of discrimination. People respect me like anything. Whenever they listen that I am from India, they, from the open heart, come close to me. They love me, they respect me, so no discrimination.
Okay. If we go back to the culture shock, if there's something that happened, you understand the culture shock you're experiencing?
No, nothing like that. No point to discuss on that because people are so cool, they prefer to listen from others, they prefer to learn from others. So that kind of things are not there.
Okay.
In my experience.
While in Indonesia, did you ever force yourself to adapt, for example, experience stereotype or discrimination continuously, and then understanding that people there are just like that?
Indonesian people are almost like Indian people because our history, ancestry is similar, same. So here those kind of threats or challenges I don't see at all. Even I have worked in Java, I have worked in Sumatra, I have worked in Kalimantan, even in Sulawesi. So all part of Indonesia I have traveled and people are wow, fantastic.
How was your perspective on life change after going through the process of the culture adaptation in Indonesia? Are there any habits or beliefs that you have adopted from the new culture?
Because people never discuss on that. So I am, you can say, it is a closed vessel type things which is not exposed to me. And wherever I travel, people are so cool and warm that they accept the people, the thought process of others, they are willing to learn. So no confrontation is there. Hey, saya tidak bisa. No. People want to belajar.
Okay, last question. Is there any culture or habit from the country that has become a part of your life?
Not so much, because in India I was so rich and knowledge and everything, that it is not a person for me to have something to borrow from any other country, because India is the oldest culture in the world. So we are on top. It's not discrimination or not supremacy. Things are quite natural. Anything else you want to know?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for the sharing.
Ada lagi?
Udah.
Oke, terima kasih ya. Semoga Indonesia selalu berkembang.
Amin.
Iya.